Alright, so we're gonna graph this piecewise function. I will choose to put a squiggly line at 2. That's where everything falls apart. It says if x equals 2, then y equals 5. Oh wait, what is that? If x equals 2, y equals 5.
It's a straight line.
No, that's not a straight line.
That's a point.
That's a point. So if x is 2, y is 5, right there it is. It's that point right there. Now, if x is less than 2, I'm going to have this line. Now this line would look like that. Would you agree with me?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's supposed to be a straight line. And it says x is less than 2. So this is going to be an open dot right here where it hits 2. And then I will keep all of that and erase all of this. So right now I have the dot and I have this half line. Now what does negative x look like?
It's just a linear line down, another line.
This line?
Yes.
It's here,
It's greater.
and it says x is greater than 2.
Erase the
So
left
I'm
stuff.
gonna keep this and get rid of that. And then I can keep my squiggle and use it, whatever you want to do. And there it is.
Looks good to me.
I know it does. I need you guys to be able to do that on your own though.
I did.
You can't just sit there and
Just wait for you to do it.
wait for me to do it, yeah.
Amen.
Because guess what? On test day, I'm not doing it for you. Okay. Because I'm a mean teacher.
What?
Alright?
No, people, like, take your meeting, then you class, you actually organize your meeting.
I know, I'm so
The
nice.
best teacher.
Alright, here we go.
points were
No, yeah, no compliments. Please. No compliments. Amen.
Down.
Okay, boys. Boys, this is the last one I'm gonna accept, okay? I don't care if you bring another one, I'm not accepting it. It's gonna be a detention, all right? So, figure out where the clock is down there, and then focus your beady little eyes on it. Or better yet, set your phone alarm, okay? All right, what do I do here? I need to find, oh, you had to do this on your quiz. You should be ready for this.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully, what did you do on your quiz?
Got it.
Factor.
You factored everything.
Yep.
So we can take a 3, we can take a 3 out of the numerator,
Then you can factor it in.
and then we can actually factor it. Plus 5 minus 1,
Sounds about right to me.
and then we can take a 2 out of the denominator, a 2x. Whoa, a 2x.
Oh, wow.
Yep, out of the denominator,
It's an X minus.
and that's what I would have.
Cancel out for a whole.
Is everybody with me to here? Obviously, we can't get here, we gotta get to this point, right? Alright, then we know this, I can cancel. So that means that I will have a hole at x, where x is 1. The hole is a point, the x coordinate comes from here, so it will be at 1. Okay, then I'll find this part by plugging 1 back in over here.
Yeah. One.
So 3 times 6 over 2, looks like 9. Now look at this guy right here. Does he have a denominator?
Yes.
Yes, and if he has a denominator, then he is going to have a vertical asymptote. And his vertical asymptote will be where? Zero. Zero. The denominator cannot equal zero. Remember that from domain? That's your vertical asymptote, cannot be. How about horizontal? Look right here, or you could go back and look at the original if you wanted to. Doesn't make any difference. Either way, it's y equals 2, 3/2. Excuse me, y equals 3/2. Okay? Alright, sketch. State the domain and tell if where it's bounded above, below, or both. Alright, so 3-part question. We're gonna start by sketching it. Okay? So, you have to know what a sign looks like.
Yep, start.
What does the sign look like?
Original sign.
So
At
a
negative
sign,
1,
I'm gonna go ahead and dash it in here. A sign goes up to 1 and down to -1 like this.
Start at the original.
That's a sign. What, what am I doing to this sign? I am dropping it down 1. So that is gonna be here, here, here. So it's gonna look like this. Would you agree with that?
I would agree with that actually.
Okay. Now, is it bounded above?
Yes.
By what? Y equals 0. Very good. 0. Is it bounded below?
Yes.
Yes.
Negative 2.
-2. Super. Therefore, it is considered bounded. If you are both, if you have a ceiling and a floor, then you're considered bounded. Not very many of your functions are bounded, but this one is. All right, tell me about the next one. What does it look like? Hey, guys, quit acting like a child.
Parabola.
This is a parabola, but instead of being vertex at the origin, it is to the left. So here's my parabola. Oh, wait. I never stated my domain and range over here. Okay, so what's my domain for the sign? Domain is everything. Doesn't it keep going? But the range for this picture is -2 to 0. Down to -2, up to 0. Now what about this one? What's your domain here? Same thing? And what's your range? How far down does it go? No. 0. Kids, with range, which letter do we look at? Y. Y. Michael, turn around. Lock this.
I can do it.
Bounded below?
Yes.
Yes, at y equals 0. Bounded above? No. Right? No. Goes forever. X cubed plus 2. What does that one look like? That's your squiggly. But instead of squiggling at the origin, it's gonna squiggle up here. Like that?
Yes. You made a range
Domain and range are both everything.
Nice.
And is this bounded anywhere?
No.
Not bounded at all. No bounds.
Stop acting like
Okay.
you're attacking wild animals.
Find the implicit functions for 9y squared equals x. The implicit functions. So what do we need to do?
Or no, square root that.
Yeah. We need to get
Oh, we need to get rid of the
y
y.
by itself,
5 to 9, x over 9, then we square root the x over 9.
and then we'll square root.
Should it taste
I gotta get this out of there. So then we'll square root. So your implicit functions are root x over 3 and negative root x over 3. Now, does anybody have a question about that? There's 2 of them, right? There they are. Are we good with that? Monica, you got it? Okay with that? All right, B, or 6. Find the range. All right, so the range, it's always easier for me to have a picture, either in my mind or on the paper. What does this look like? What shape?
You,
Parabola, right?
upside down.
Upside down,
Down.
and it
Left one,
is
upside down.
left one. So this looks like this. Were you guys keeping up with Brayden? He was up there throwing out answers. Does that look okay? Now, what is the range of that?
Negative infinity, 0.
Negative infinity to 0. That is exactly right. That is the range.
Jared.
It's not there. Okay. How about the next one? What shape is this?
A V.
It's a V. But it's up to, so it looks like this.
That's gonna be 2 to infinity.
So 2 to infinity is the range.
Why is the bracket in your house?
Because that's what it's included, that is on, there's a dot.
Don't do the bracket.
Well, if we know the dot, we don't. If that's part of the graph.
What, even for 0?
Yeah.
I know. For no, the big frame from the last one. We know
All right. Quiz question number 7. Is it even, odd, or neither? If you miss this on the quiz, you better be paying attention because you don't want to miss it again.
Not even.
So, even means y-axis symmetry, right? And our test is, here's my equation, here's my original equation. To test for y-axis, I change the sign on x. What has to happen? If I'm gonna be even, then doesn't this have to be the same as this? And is that gonna happen? No. So it is not even. Now, how do I test for off?
Switching both.
Switch them both. Origin. So negative y equals 2 times negative x plus 1. Is this the same as the original? No, because when you divide, don't you get 2x minus 1?
Yeah.
So this one is a neither. When I grade your paper, I'll be looking for that and that. Because that's how you tell. Right? Number 8. Oh, okay, this is one of the backwards ones. Somebody has built the composition, f of g, and it's 2x squared plus 8. So you have to figure out what are the individual functions. Alright, so two things have to go through your head. One is, if I stuck a number in here, what does this function do to that number? So in other words, if I put a 5 in there, what happens? The first thing I have to do is square. The second thing I have to do is times by 2. And the third thing I have to do is add 8. So there are three things happening here, right? But I only have two functions. So something's gonna have to do 2, all right? What are the first two things that happen? Squaring and timesing by 2. So I'm gonna let my first function, which is g, be 2x squared. And then what does f have to do? Take that answer and add 8. Remember, when you build these functions, you're using x, okay? Because the idea here is you'll take this and plug it in there, and that's how you get 2x squared plus 8. Now, could I come up with different answers? Oh yeah. Could g be the function that squares?
Yeah.
Yep. And then what would f have to do? F would have to times by 2 and add 8. No, it's not confusing at all. What do you get if you plug that into that?
I just don't, well, I don't want to do that part, I just don't understand.
Well, maybe you better come to office hours, get your butt out of bed. All right, one more. Number 9. Number 9. What is the impact of the 2 and the 4 in this equation? So in other words, what does the 4 do?
The 4 gets subtracted and squared.
Well, how does it impact the graph?
Sorry.
Moves it right 4. Everybody see that? We're going right 4. What does the 2 do?
Up to.
Up 2. So right 4, up 2.
Is that negative 8, maybe negative?
The negative 8,
Upside
that,
down.
it makes it upside down and skinnier. But that isn't part of the question right now, but it does do that. All right, I'm going to stop there. We'll finish this next time. So, test. When do I see you? I see you on Monday?
Yep.
We'll review again on Monday. Finish the sheet, work on another sheet. Do I see you on Tuesday?
Did we have you yesterday?
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't have it.
We will see you.
Right, we will see Tuesday. We
All
will
right,
not see
Tuesday test day. So Monday we are reviewing again. Tuesday we are taking a test. Now, listen.